I'm Carolyn Powell. I'm Town Centre Development Manager for Huntley Development Trust. I've worked with the Trust over the projects of buying property in the town and developing it for community ownership and community use. The town went through with the town team developing a strategy for the town. One of the priorities that came out of that was that people wanted to see community ownership and community operations of buildings, because they'd seen all this deterioration that had come about through the loss of retail and so forth. And so the Trust concentrated on that, and there was an opportunity in 2019 through something called the Town Centre Fund. And we were able to achieve some money to buy what was a former department store. It's a big building, 1,450 square metres over 2.5 floors. We got the money to buy it with a lot of feedback and a lot of information that came through from the strategy and the town and the communities since. A vision was formed for what that building could be. Any rural area, especially in Scotland, it's a geographic one. How do you get from A to B? And if what you're doing is outside of normal hours, you've got to rely on people to give you lifts. Public transport for all age groups is very poor. It's not reliable either, and it doesn't cross country, so that's no good to anyone. That's the first thing. It's a geographic problem that we have. There's a lot of isolation for a lot of reasons. It isn't just geographic. It's a lot of isolation through circumstance and the way that I suppose we are as a society in helping and supporting young people to actually achieve what they want to do. Somewhere down the line, communities need to provide something that helps develop opportunities themselves. Jobs, volunteering, training, but local. Not expect them to get on a bus and travel for an hour and a half and get there, because that's not what, as a community, we should be doing. We should do it here, where people are, and they can meet people from their own area. They can learn about things and opportunities that there are available to them. It's really crucial that we take control of this situation and reverse it from being one that's very distant. And there will be lots of great things further away, but particularly young people will take advantage of. But let's start with the primary thing being local and then go from there. It's refreshing to get different perspectives and to hear from an age group who have got their life in front of them. So wanting to see that excitement, how do you get people having fun? How do you join up people? How do you look at all age groups? How do you just make things happen? And it is both refreshing and it's also very, very exciting. I've been around taking as many photographs as I possibly can of every idea. And I really hope that many of the group will stay involved with us, because it'd be lovely to get feedback all the way through. There should be more of this, because we're not asking people to get involved and engage with stuff as people. It's fine. Lots of communities have organisations and bodies that come and ask them to come into a room and comment on things. And then those people go away and their comments often aren't even considered. And it isn't about that. It's about when you get a group of people together, something changes and they start thinking differently and they start exchanging views. We need more of this. And in this case, obviously, 18 to 30, I think we need another group that's 30 upwards, and maybe an older, because this is where the magic happens. This is where the true workable ideas come from. So, yeah, I'd like to say that.